Hey everyone, it's Facebook question of the week time. My friend Rich asked a really interesting question. He said, I have a client who has multiple clients in the same industry, but they serve different markets, so they really don't compete. However, whenever they try to post something that they did for one of their clients to show what they can do, it inevitably leads to one of the clients getting mad at them for working with a competitor. In the age of complete transparency, how do you discuss your own level of expertise while avoiding these uncomfortable conversations? So a couple of things. I grew up in the big agency world, and we worked with competing organizations and always had the quote Chinese firewall put up so that you weren't allowed to talk to one another about what you were doing or anything like that. So there are ways to do it. I know, for example, there's a large PR firm that works for both Microsoft and Apple, and that's how they do it. But they also have multiple offices, so they are able to keep that firewall fairly consistent. That said, if they're a smaller organization or don't have the opportunity to put up firewalls like that, first of all, you should disclose to your clients that you are working with other clients and make sure that they don't see that as a conflict. We always go to our clients where we think there might be a conflict and say, we're thinking about pursuing this business. You have first right of refusal. Is it okay with you? And if they say no, we consider them a competitor, then we don't pursue the business. So that's how we handle that. The other thing I can recommend is instead of using the company's name, you could talk about it as we have a client and we do X, Y, and Z for them, or X, Y, and Z, as Lindsay would say. And instead of naming them or naming the industry or being very specific about those few things so that they don't see it as a competitor, but only understand it from a case study perspective, that works pretty well too. I actually do that quite a bit when I blog. So 3 options: firewall, complete transparency with current clients before you take on new clients, and what was the last one? Oh, the case studies without the identifying information. So I hope that helps, Rich. If you have a question for us, go to facebook.com/ArmandDietrich, leave it on the wall there, and I will answer it in a coming week. See ya.